Above the clouds, cradled by the Himalaya, lies a land where sages once walked and silence held the voice of the divine. Kashmir, once called Sharda Peeth, the throne of Saraswati, and in her final hour, she was guarded by the last sentinels of Dharma, the Dogras. It was 19th century as empires rose and fell and the British tightened their grip on Bharat. A warrior dynasty emerged from the rugged hills of Jammu, not to rule with fear, but to protect with dharma. Gulab Singh, the founder of the Dogra Empire, born not in silk but in the fire of service, he rose from a soldier to a sovereign. With courage in his chest and dharma in his heart, he purchased Kashmir, not for conquest, but for preservation. The Dogra rulers didn't just preserve Sanatan Dharma, protected every faith, every shrine, every people. They upheld not dominance, but dignity. Temples in mosques, in monasteries. At a time when Islamic extremism had swallowed vast swathes of the subcontinent, Kashmir remained a sacred echo of ancient Bharat, not in stone, but in soul. Maharaja Ranbir Singh, lawgiver and protector. He brought balance to law, translated dharma into governance, and stitched together regions with wisdom and steel. Then came 1947. The subcontinent was cleaved in two, not by land, but by ideology. Britain left, but also left behind a burning inheritance. Pakistan's newly born state turned its eyes towards the valley of Shiva. October 22nd, 1947. Kashmir bled. Pakistani-backed tribal raiders stormed into the valley. But Maharaja Hari Singh, last scion of the Dogras, stood firm, facing betrayal, invasion and isolation. He signed the instrument of accession with India and saved Kashmir from complete annihilation. The Dogras handed Kashmir to Bharat, not as rulers, but as guardians. But what they preserved for centuries began to crumble when dharma left governance. In the late 20th century, militancy rose. Radical forces poisoned the valley. Temples fell silent. Pandits were exiled. Sanatan was exiled. And this was no accident. It was the consequence of forgetting what the Dogras never did. Kashmir is not just land, it is civilization. The Dogras are gone, but their legacy remains a warning. When dharma leaves the throne, darkness reigns. We owe them remembrance. We owe Kashmir a restoration.